It's been quite a while since the words healthy and cheese were often heard in the same sentence. But the times are changing.
You're right. A mountain of evidence has shown that the low-fat, no-fat approach simply isn't good for us. And that definitely applies to one of my favorite foods, cheese.
So we've asked Sally Fallon Morell, one of our nutritional experts, to provide some guidance.
Cheese has gotten something of a bad rap because it's very rich in butter fat, and those are saturated fats, and those are the types of fats that are supposed to be bad for us. In point of fact, the fats in cheese are extremely healthy.
As CEO and founder of the Weston A. Price Foundation, Sally Fallon Morell has been trying for years to educate Americans about the benefits of healthy fats, not just for cheese, but for all the foods we eat. Now, the tide may be turning, and that's very good news for cheese lovers, even if they're trying to lose weight.
Cheese is absolutely a wonderful food for dieters because it is so satiating. You can eat an ounce of cheese and it serves as a meal. And so you can have a very low-calorie diet eating lots of cheese.
Sally says the health benefits are especially good with cheese that's made from raw milk from grass-fed, pasture-raised cows.
The finer cheeses and the traditional cheeses were made with raw milk. You get much more complex flavors, a much broader range of flavors with raw milk. And the milk and the cheese is going to end up a lot more nutritious for you because the minerals and vitamins will be a lot more available when the milk is raw.
Sally has a fair amount of experience on this topic because she's been making cheese at her farm in eastern Maryland since 2011.
Cheese making is definitely an art. It's something I love to do. It's a very quiet, Zen-like process. And it's really a thrill to go in our aging room and see all those cheeses lined up there.
All the cheeses here were made from raw milk, which means milk that has not been pasteurized or heated to 160 degrees or even more.
We have such a long tradition of making cheese from raw milk, and raw milk cheese that has been aged is an extremely safe product. They are doing testing now on the microbial activity of raw aged cheeses, and they're finding that in the type and amount and activity of beneficial bacteria, raw cheese is actually superior to yogurt. So raw cheese is a true probiotic food in an especially attractive package. One of the things I love about cheese is that it's portable. It's the food I take with me on airplane trips. It's a wonderful snack food for children. They like it. The fats in cheese are extremely healthy. They are very important for growth and development and neurological development. They're important for digestion. They help us to have healthy skin, healthy brain. This is one of the reasons that raw cheese makes such a great snack, because the fats modulate the blood sugar.
Oh my goodness.
You can taste the blue flavor.
Goodness.
Isn't that good? You don't get these swings of blood sugar that you might get from eating a cookie or even eating a piece of fruit. The cheese with its fat keeps blood sugar levels stable. And that fat, if the cheese comes from milk of grass-fed cows, is an absolute powerhouse of critical vitamins, vitamins A, D, and K. These are the vitamins that are so lacking in our modern diet. They are the vitamins we need to absorb all the minerals in our food. They are the vitamins that we need to make sex hormones, to make stress hormones. Just a complete food. You could actually live on cheese and nothing else.
Sally says even cheese that's been pasteurized, which is most of what you find at the supermarket these days, can still have a lot of nutritional value.
Yes, but for the most health benefits, she recommends cheese made from raw milk. Although she does have one caveat. Listen to this.
You do have to be careful in buying cheese, however, because a lot of cheese is labeled raw. The milk has actually been heated to just under the pasteurization point to about 150 degrees. So you need to be very careful. And in our shopping guide for the Weston A. Price Foundation, we actually contact every cheese maker, cheese manufacturer to make sure that cheese is truly made from raw milk. And that means the milk has not been heated past, say, 105 degrees.
If you want to check out that shopping guide, we have the link for you at healingquest.tv.
And by the way, the cheddar and blue cheeses that Sally makes have recently both won prizes at the American Cheese Society annual competition.